Okay, well, 1st of April. I've started recording this 11:45 before midday on the 1st of April, so make of that what you will. Got a plain shirt on, look, no more flowered shirts. Everyone comes up to me all the time, oh, you Songkran soon, Songkran, oh, you like Songkran. No, I can't stand it. Goes on for 15 days in Thailand, in Pattaya, and it's just too long. 2 or 3 days would be plenty. All that dirty water, hose pipes. You're driving on the road, your scooter, they're squirting you down. So no, I don't like Songkran. In fact, I don't like it as much. I'm actually going home. I'm flying home. Is that April Fool? No, I think so. I am flying home on the 15th of April, and quite looking forward to it. I've used my BA companion voucher at last. Lost one of them, but I've actually used this one. And I haven't managed to get a business class flight. I've got premium economy, but I am going to try and upgrade it because I've got a stack. Still got 300,000, 350,000 air miles. So I've got plenty of air miles to upgrade. So I'm going to try and do that. And yeah, I'm never going to wear a coloured flowery shirt again. So that's it, I'm done. Right, let's talk through some important things today. Going to sit on my patio. I love sitting here in the morning. I get up, have a cup of tea. I sit here for about an hour, catch up on all the YouTube stuff. And as you know, I waited quite a long time for my British passport, which I've now got. Brexit blue, I'll keep saying that because I know it winds a few people up. Yeah, and we never achieved nothing in Brexit because we never left. We didn't leave that other European thing that allows us to make our own decisions. Let's not get political, eh? So, had my passport back, 10 years, big pages, cost, I think I've worked it out before when it was about 300 quid, 340 quid, but it was done by Paul King Visa Services. And as soon as I got it back, I took it down to M Tours in Soi Buakhao to get my retirement visa done. The second year retirement visa, non-immigrant visa, that was done. And the first year it takes, you need 25 days, I think, on your for when they apply for your first one, you need 25 days on your visa or visa exemption. And when they apply you straight away, you get 3 months added to your 12 months. So your first one, you get 15 months. And I've been through the costs. I think the standard cost for that is 27,000 Thai baht, plus your bank account, plus multiple entry, plus anything else you might need. Second year and further year renewals, it goes down from 27,000 to 12,500. Still 5,000 for your multiple entry, which this year I will use because I'm going to go back in the summer as well. And actually, when I applied for my retirement visa, the second one, and I realised that my passport ran out and I needed a new passport, I was so concentrating on getting this done, I missed the 90-day reporting. How can you miss it? Well, people have been with me. I've been to an airport twice without my passport, so I can miss 90 days easy. And it says on the paperwork up to 5,000 baht fine, and of course the agent says, oh yeah, we can do for 2,000. So for a 2,000 baht fine, I missed it by 20 odd days as well. It was sometime in February, but I got fined 2,000 Thai baht. So my second year in total was 19,500 for everything. I think that's about 350 quid. And then I didn't put the 800,000 Thai baht into my Thai bank. I don't have to keep that amount of money in my Thai bank. I can keep it in the UK, and in the UK, the interest on that amount of money will earn me double what my second year cost me. So yes, you can do it yourself and it's cheaper, but you have to keep your money in Thailand. You get 0 interest, and I've used an agent, M Tours. Right, so what's next on my list? Yeah, jobs to do when I get home. My grandson Dylan's now 5 and he's still got the same carpet from when he was a baby in his room. So when I get back, I'm going to organise, not going to manually do it myself, but I'm going to be there and organise, change the carpet and give him a bed because he's still in his quite a big cot with the side off. He's still actually sleeping in that and he's nearly grown out of it, to be fair. So we're going to get him his first proper boy's bed as well. And although I see my daughter, I might not see her for maybe a week after I get home because I paid for her to go away to a caravan park somewhere, Dorset, I think. She's going away with a new fella, which seems to be working out all right. And Dylan, they're going away for a holiday because it's it's half term in the UK. So when I land, I'm going to check into the bush, my mate Deep, stay in Shepherd's Bush. First night, I'll definitely slip into Soho, meet Ali, the butchers, Lorraine, Peter. It's too many people to mention, isn't it? I'm going to miss somebody off. But I'm coming back into Soho probably on the 17th before I go to Didcot and do those jobs. So then I still won't stay in England long. I'm going to probably go to Spain for a couple of weeks. Got two mates, Alan and Rob, talking about meeting me out in Spain. And Craig, my mate Craig, said to me last night, "Oh, well, we still think you should buy in England." Yeah, you could buy a little bolt hole in England for not very much money and have somewhere really tiny because I'd be closer. But the train costs from the north, he says, buy in the north of England. Train costs from the north of England down to meet my daughter would be more than the bloody flight to Spain. And ask yourself this, Craig. Do you want to visit me for a cold, miserable day in the north of England? Or do you maybe want to come over for a weekend in Spain and stay with me? Probably, well, if I have a big enough place, 2 or 3 bedroom, stay rent free in Spain and come see me in Spain. I don't think I'm ever going to live in a cold country again. So that's that. And there's another reason why I still think I might buy somewhere in Europe warm. And that's because my savings now, all my money with my state pension takes me over the tax-free limit in the UK. So I still end up paying tax. So if I didn't have if I had a house, my savings would be cut in half, maybe, or a bit less than half, and I wouldn't be paying any tax in the UK. And from memory, the tax in the UK, you get 12,500 tax-free. And I think in Spain you only get 6,000, or even if you get that. So I will get taxed quicker, sooner, which would mean more in Spain than I would in the UK. And Spain tax you on buying your first and only property, whether you're a resident. I think they tax you less if you're a resident. And if I do go there, I would get residency for a year. You can apply for all that. I've been through it all. I know what I'm doing. Trust me, I've looked into this a lot. You can even use the agent there who would apply for you as the address if you don't have an address in Spain. As long as when you get your residency, you have to enter the country within a set number of days. I don't know what it is. It might be a month. I need to look that up. But once you get it approved, you've got to be in the country and then living somewhere, which I can do. So I think there's every likelihood that I would live in Spain after May 2026. May 2026 is when my second year retirement visa runs out here. And before that, I'll be planning and looking and making a decision where I'm going to live in the warmth in Europe, which will cost me more money. I realise that. I'm very comfortable living in my villa, so I'm really pleased I did that. Really pleased I doubled my rent, 30,000 Thai baht, 2 bed, 2 bath. Outside space is stunning. But the old villas, what I've learned is you do get all your different creatures that come and visit you. The geckos are indoors quite often. And I've had a termite's nest in the garden, which they got rid of within 48 hours, so that was good. And it looks like it might rain in a bit, so I need to go down and get something to eat on my little complex soon. maybe have a swim. I've been having a swim daily. It's only been 3 days, but I need to get down there and do that. But yeah, Songkran. Oh, Songkran. That's another good reason to go this time of year. It will have started for a couple of days, but I don't like it. And when I wear them coloured shirts, everybody thinks I love Songkran, but I really don't. It's too long. 2 or 3 days is plenty. But in patio, it goes on for 15 days plus. A bit like me, really. It rambles on a bit. So that'll do. Hope that gives you some insight. 2nd year retirement visa done, passport in hand, flying home, time to relax, time to chill, time to have a cold beer.